out relationship that we know
Right.
about in the public eye, at least.
Yeah. So, I mean, at his age, I would imagine he would be ready sooner than later to pop a ring on the finger.
Age-wise, he should probably be the first one.
Yeah. But then again, Craig is a lover, and I could see him, if he found the right girl, I think I could see him really wanting to do the whole damn thing.
What about, I mean, Craig and Austin have both been linked in their own way to Kristin Cavallari in the press. Do you think she would be a good match for them?
Well, I heard that she was dating Chase Rice. Is that true?
I literally just heard that myself.
Yeah.
That's not a bad choice for her.
No, he's hot. So
he is hot, yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, Craig and Austin aren't so bad to look at either.
No, I think out of Craig and Austin, I think Craig and Kristin would have a lot more in common. I don't know if it would be more than just friends or just friends, but I could see them clicking for sure.
So you can see Craig as a better fit for Kristin.
Yeah.
In my dream world, what if something like that happened? Do you think Kristin would be a good cast member on Southern Charm?
I think it would be a real race to see who's the real HBIC between her and Madison LaCroix. I think those two would hit heads.
I could see that for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Well, what is it about Madison? I mean, you know, she's linked like Jay Cutler, Kristin's ex, and she has, I mean, if you have A-Rod slipping into your DMs, you must be, what is it about Madison that she's able to pull like this?
I don't know. I mean, she's got that whole beautiful blonde girl next door, but also kind of bitchy. So it's hot and sexy too. I just think she's kind of like an all around, like, intriguing person. She's got a lot of energy to her. There's a lot of energy that's attractive, but then she can burn you like that.
She can burn you like that. What about, you know, there's so much claim, you know, like with Austin, even, I mean, Craig was even calling her out for this, you know, like that she is like a social climber in terms of that. Like, you know, from Austin to Jay, from A-Rod is about as high as it goes in terms of.
Yeah, you know, she might have reached her limit there. So what do I think of her as being a social climber? I think that it's a fair statement. I think that it's a fair statement.
Would you give her any, what dating advice would you give her now that you're so happy?
Oh, my dating advice would be, think about, I don't know, my dating advice, I don't want to say the wrong thing and offend her, but I think like maybe just dating less right now and focusing more on other things, or herself, focusing more on herself, you know, I think would be important for her. I think she's a strong girl with a lot, you know, in her future. And I think instead of focusing so much on guys, I feel like it's a lot of guys going guy to guy, or names at least, like just focus on you being a badass.
Do you think her and Austin really are done for real now?
Honestly, I hope so, but I've heard that like she still calls him. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for saying that, but it is what it is.
And he picks up the phone, I assume.
I don't know. I mean, I would imagine he wants to know what she has to say. I would imagine they still stay in touch. I don't think Madison is one to be a loyal messenger per se. She like will talk to people. She'll talk to whoever. Love her. But
what about if we had to bring back, because you mentioned the women, one of the women from the past, it would either be Landon, Chelsea, Naomi, or Cameron. Who would you like to come back to be on Southern Charmed in the future with you, Kathryn?
If I had to pick someone, the only one that I genuinely like is Chelsea, because she's always been real with me as far as I know. The rest, yeah.
You're okay without the rest coming back?
Yeah.
What about, are you shocked to hear, you know, Naomi is that her boyfriend that you moved to New York from was unfaithful, and here she is in New York where I am, and she's single?
Well, I saw her post and it said something about betrayal. And I was like, yeah, betrayal is a bitch. That's all I thought about that. I feel bad that she's dealing with that in her life, but I don't know. I think she's now trying to use it to become relevant again on the Southern Charm cast. And I think that's just like some, not form of social climbing, but it's some kind of clout chasing, social climbing, really annoying little shit. I hate it. I'm like, go fucking live your life. You burnt all of us. You said shitty things about the show. You fucking jumped on the bandwagon like last year. Like, just go and live your life. Stop trying to use the people in front of you. I hate that.
It's like inauthentic is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's so inauthentic. And it's like, I don't know. I just think it's shitty the way that, sometimes shitty people, I don't know, act.
If you had to choose either her or Cameron to come back, who would you choose?
I think Cameron would have a lot to say that I would love to hear. Well, I don't know if she would have a lot to say, but I would love to try.
I think she might have a bunch to say.
Yeah. I think that Cameron would be interesting to see what she has to say. Yeah.
Well, it was just announced yesterday too that she's going to be guest hosting on The View. I don't know if you saw that, as a potential replacement for Meghan McCain. It's based on your smile. Can you not see that?
I don't know if I can or can't see it, but okay. I don't feel like that makes much sense.
It's going to be interesting, I think. What Bravo celebrities would we be shocked to find out that you're friends with from other casts?
Well, let's see. I love Kristin from Vanderpump. We stay in touch. She's really sweet and really cool. She's always been that way since I very first met her. I would say Kristin, yeah.
We love Kristin.
Yeah, and then I was most starstruck to meet Erica Jane actually at BravoCon. What was this, 2 years ago? And like I sent her a message on Instagram. I was just like, oh my God, I would love to meet you, blah, blah, blah. This was like before BravoCon happened. And what do you know? I met her. So I felt like such a fangirl when that happened. But
Erica's a good one.
Yeah.
BravoCon was amazing. Hopefully they will have it. I know. Are you upset they're not having it again this year?
Yeah, I'm bummed. I'm super bummed. It was so much fun.